Now the news. Let's do a show. Now the news brought to you by the Lost Bros.
Let's just keep delaying it.
The Lost Bros and their offensive T-shirts. Let's move on. Nothing happened. After having evaded the effects of Hurricane Dorian, Florida was threatened by the tropical cyclone 9 a couple days ago. Storm was formed when 9 pirate lords assembled their pieces of 8. Yeah, it started real strong and then took a weird turn, and suddenly no one cared about the series. I mean Storm anymore. The Epcot experience. It's pirate. Talk like Pirate Day. The audio not be working. The Epcot experience.
Jokes aren't working.
No, they never be working though. Audio usually works. The Epcot Experience Center logo was painted on the front of the Odyssey Pavilion for a hot minute, in case you missed it. Logo was on a wall, and then they painted over it again. Yeah. They decided to do this when the painters accidentally just made a Chase Bank logo on the wall. Looked like an Epcot logo, one of the new ones. I don't know.
Similar. Yeah.
It's round. Right. Running out of room in your closet for all your overpriced Disney backpacks? Well, the struggle is no more as Loungefly has released 3 new mini wristlet versions of backpacks. That's right, wristlet backpacks.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Professor Wayne Zielinski of Loungefly is at it again. When he was done shrinking the portions of the Food and Wine Festival food, he then moved on to Loungefly backpacks. Sure, pick yours up. Saw a giant ant wearing one. Starting September 15th, Walt Disney World cast members will now receive complimentary entry to the NBA experience. Yeah, they also lifted cast blockouts at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but everything is fine. Don't worry, nothing's wrong. Since opening on August 12th, every visitor to the NBA experience has had to pay an entry fee, something Disney Quest did not require around the time it closed. And at that time, Disney Quest also didn't require a second virtual Jungle Cruise boat to actually function. So it's only enough guests for one. I fell off that thing like twice. I hate the thing. Free entry for cast members slated to end on December 31st, as is the NBA experience and Bob Chapek's employment with the Walt Disney Company.
One can only hope.
All ending December 31st. With a new sponsorship agreement, Walt Disney World Resort hopes to spread some extra magic to Orlando's hometown college football team, the UCF Knights.
Go Knights.
This is real. Beginning this season, Knights fans will see a little extra pixie dust as Disney becomes the official theme park, water parks, resort, and cruise line destination of the university's football team. Yeah, but why they need Disney when the school is building its own lazy river and mini golf course is beyond me. There it is. That's the actual concept art.
Wow.
I didn't make that. They're building a lazy river and a mini golf course outside of their football stadium. Yeah. You can tell it's not Disney concept art, though, because there's a shade structure. I decided to really splurge. Anyway. The collaboration is a natural fit between UCF and Disney since both institutions are powerful economic engines that push around the local government. Yeah. We'll knock down Crossroads for your road, just don't hurt us. When Buffalo Wild Wings is out of here. Goodings are overpriced, it's fine. You can now see the remains of Club Cool housed at Mouse Gear in Epcot. That's right, there's a sticky floor trail all the way to the store. Yeah. Store displays that once held the Coca-Cola branded merchandise at Club Cool up until the location closed on the 7th are now being used inside of Mouse Gear. Yeah, the ones with the wheels are being saved to push guests through Rise of the Resistance since the vehicles don't work. Put you on a clothing rack and just be like, oh, let's spin you. Look out, Kylo Ren. Oh, no. They'd have to hire entertainment cast members for that.
Yeah, they'd have to bring them back.
It's equity. 5 years ago, the blockbuster live-action film Maleficent, go with it, revealed that the events that hardened the heart of Disney's most notorious villain and drove her to curse a baby Princess Aurora. Yeah, it was the first movie Cameron ever saw in a movie theater.
He has no comment.
Tom's trying so hard not to laugh.
I'm really proud of that one. I like that one. This fall, the story no one wanted continues for some reason in the all-new fantasy adventure Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. And soon guests at Disney parks will have a chance to preview scenes from the film. For a limited time starting September 27th, the sneak peek of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil will be included as part of the Walt Disney Presents Things from After I Died attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Gosh.
And at Disney California Adventure Park, the sneak peek will be presented in the evenings at the Sunset Showcase Theater, following the daily performances of Mickey's Filler Magic that were modified to fit your TV screen. It's all compacted. It's weird. No worse joke? Yeah.
Not yet, no.
It's probably not even going to work.
It's not working.
Couldn't hear it if I played it.
All
So.
right, you deserved it.
Yeah.
New to the... Oh, this died again. That's fun. We're having all sorts of fun tonight. I think the batteries actually died. Thank you. Thanks for buying me time.
Stalling for time. He's got one.
Hold on. We have a paper script.
Oh, that was a
Double-sided.
real bad joke.
Yeah, thanks. New to the Sleepy Dream Friends plush line is a Sleepy Pua. Yeah. At least we're telling kids he's sleeping. See you at the Polynesian Luau.
Nice.
Before that got everybody. Before you can walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA at Disneyland, you've got to walk over from downtown Disney, but at least now getting there will be half the adventure with the newly opened Pixar Pals Parking Structure Pedestrian Bridge. It's a long name. The bridge traverses over Magic Way so guests can park, take an elevator to the second level of the Pixar Pals parking structure, and then saunter over the bridge safely without having to touch the city of Anaheim. Yeah. Next up, a bridge that goes over all of Harbor Boulevard. Yeah. Yeah, as Walt Disney famously once said, if you can't get rid of the homeless, just go over them. Oh my God. Or maybe Tom Fitzgerald said that. I don't know who it was. One of them. It was in Horizons. The view of the future. We'll just go over them. The latest. Yep. I'm going to sip from this awkward cup. The latest show over here. The latest Disney Color Collection, Arendelle Aqua, inspired by the Academy Award-winning animated film Frozen, is now getting its very own series of specially designed treats. There's Arendelle Aqua Alcoholic Lemonade, for kids. Arendelle Aqua Cupcakes, Arendelle Aqua Victoria Sponge Cake, Arendelle Aqua Sugar Drop Donuts, Arendelle Aqua Lumpia, Arendelle Aqua School Bread, and Arendelle Aqua Urinal Cakes. They're all Arendelle Aqua, aren't they? They're always that color. Yeah. In fairness, all baked goods at Disney World kind of taste like a urinal cake. Not a big departure. Jack the Ripper, no, it's Jack the Sipper. The newest sipper to arrive at the Disneyland Resort for Halloween time is the strange Jack Skellington Premium Sipper. Has everybody seen this weird thing?
Yeah.
It includes your choice of fountain beverage at time of purchase for $22.99. What a deal. You're losing money if you don't buy this one. That's the way I look at it.
Agreed.
I will say it feels nice to have my body type represented in a souvenir cup for one. Yeah, we all can't be shaped like a resort mug, so it's nice to be represented.
What about the Oogie Boogie over there?
The one, what? Which one?
Oogie
This
Boogie.
one?
The
Yeah.
sipper.
This is from the Oogie Boogie bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lights up. You hit there you go.
Ooh.
You can't see. Can you see that on the screen?
Kinda.
You can see the head.
There,
peeking
yeah.
over,
Matches your popcorn bucket.
It does. They're all the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a stroke over here. Sorry. it's
I'll shut
a
that
little
off.
too much of the
Sorry.
stroke for me.
Gelatoni's already like, he's like, what's going on? Colors. Completely comatose. All right. Anyway, the main part of the drinking. Yep, we're still talking about the cup. The main part of the drinking vessel is his body, with gangly arms and legs, and even a coattail hanging off the back. The top part of the sipper pops off for you to refill it, hence the seam right across his chest. I, too, have a seam across my chest from the open heart surgery I needed after all of the aqua-colored food I ate this week.
Oh.
Nope, that was too far. All right, move on. On the back, the straw pops out of his jacket. Yeah, straw just pops out of his
Handy,
jacket.
yeah.
You know, our friend Josh from EasyWDW.com has a jacket like that. They're just for Nick. No one else gonna.
Josh.
Gotta keep him happy over there.
I like that one.
You can. What?
I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Just for you, pal.
Thanks.
You can
It's about time.
you can lift his coattails so you can sit him down or place the sipper on a table. Can we talk about how being able to put a cup down is now like an
It's a
afterthought with
feature.
these? It's a feature.
Special feature.
Like the remember the Infinity Gauntlet? Like you can't
Yeah.
put it down. Drink just spills. Yep, sipper's not designed for drinks. Yeah, it's a thing. With Disney Plus launching on November 12th and Apple TV launching on November 1st, Apple TV Plus, launching on November 1st, it appears there's been some conflict between the company's respective leaders, leading Disney CEO Bob Iger to resign from Apple's board of directors. Quote, "It has been an extraordinary privilege to have served on the Apple board for 8 years, and I have the utmost respect for Tim Cook, his team at Apple, and for my fellow board members, which is why it will be incredibly hard for me to crush all of them and then buy them," Iger said in a statement. Disney and Apple are two brands that have collaborated closely over the years, with Disney being among the first to develop apps like My Disney Experience for iPhones and iPads. In fact, the first app problem ever reported by a user was from the My Disney Experience app.
How about that?
Are you offended as an Apple person? No, okay. The Laughingstock Company. He's like, the timeline's wrong. There was plenty of apps before that. There was lots of apps before that. The Laughingstock Company.
Tom, can you talk into the microphone more? People are having sound issues. There you go.
Good evening.
This is War of the Worlds. Casey is stepping up to the plate now. Okay. And oh, swing and a miss. Is this close enough? Is this too loud now? I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave this here. I don't care.
I like it.
The Laughingstock Company and Pixar Philharmonic, or Pixar, who wrote Pixarmonic Orchestra, over at Disneyland Resort have now been retired due to entertainment
Doo-doo.
cutbacks throughout the resort. What?
Dude, don't do too.
Wait, what?
Tutu?
Dude.
He's already laughing
I
so
just hit
hard
my
that he
face on the
can't
microphone
talk.
because it's so close.
I think it's bugging you.
What's bugging me?
The microphone in your face.
Is
like
it?
that.
I can see over it. Just got to cross my eyes. The Pixarmonic Orchestra, yeah, they've been cut due to entertainment cutbacks. It seems that cutbacks have also made its way to Walt Disney World, starting at the Magic Kingdom. The Royal Majesty Makers, featuring retired knight Sir Sterling, his clever niece Bridget, Squire Tobias, and Lady Llewellyn, will be ending their performances in Fantasyland. Good thing the Sword in the Stone was fixed for over a year for them to use. It wasn't a waste of time. Another fan favorite scheduled to end, the Muppets present Great Moments in American History in Liberty Square.
Boo.
Yeah. So now if you want to see a puppet show near the Magic Kingdom, you'll need to find Nick's van in the TTC parking lot.
Too soon.
Come on in, kids.
We've got candy.
I've got candy and puppets.
I'm
I'll be
really
doing-
sad about that.
I'll be doing an old-timey radio broadcast from the van like this.
Ha!
I think
no-
everybody's sad.
There's no reason for
No,
that
it's
to
a
go.
great. It's the best entertainment thing they've done in years. It's really sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
They
Yeah.
just don't want to pay the
It's expensive.
yeah.
Puppeteers are expensive. That's why Disney Junior changed. They had a
Oh.
union fight over puppeteers. Yeah. That was the whole thing
Jeez.
with that. Yeah.
That stinks.
Good time.
Yeah.
Way to bring down the
Can we talk
vibe.
about Tokyo?
What?
Can we talk about Tokyo?
Yeah, where things haven't been budget we
Uh.
can. I've been told Pete went on a rant before
I
the
know,
show
I
and
saw.
said, "I'm tired of hearing about Tokyo.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting tired of it. We got to stop."
We
So,
are, but now I kind of want it
Yeah.
after that news.
It's sad. I mean, and I don't know how much entertainment. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like Tokyo reminds me of our parks like 10 years ago. Remember we had like the Fantasyland Woodwind Society, and we had a lot of atmospheric bands.
Oh yeah, I miss the live music.
Fife and Drum at Epcot.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the just atmospheric music groups, and we don't have those anymore. We have, what do we have? We have the Main Street Philharmonic.
Right.
The Dapper
And-
Dans.
Yeah,
Right. That's it.
that's everybody.
That's sad.
I mean, Epcot's keeping, I think, because they believe it directly correlates to making money on food and beverage. Epcot's entertainment usually pretty safe. So those
Right, the
bands
bands,
and countries
yeah.
they keep, yeah. But everything else, and we have what is it, Buradica? I can never say their name. And Animal Kingdom is being cut as well. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that one I'm happy about. That one
Why?
gets in my way. It does.
You're
It
part of the
blocks the
problem.
roadway.
We can't have atmospheric entertainment.
It's
in
too
the way.
loud. It gets
This
in my way.
atmosphere and theming is in the way.
Yeah.
You should go to Toy Story Land. Nothing, nothing in your way there. No umbrellas, nothing. It's an open pavement for you. Other scheduled cuts include the end of Lightning McQueen's pit crew over at Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy at Hollywood
Wow.
Studios. So that will at least explain all the maintenance problems in the show. Tires, he's got 4 blown tires.
It's kind of like our show.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Oh,
Yikes.
boy.
I don't know if you've
The
been to enough of
backlash.
these to have the privilege to say that.
Oh!
Gelatoni giving you that death glare now. Like, lady, please. I've been to more shows. That's my face. I will not be silent. Oh, this thing fell. There we go. Just lean over there. It doesn't matter anymore. No one's watching this.
I think we have record numbers on YouTube.
No, we don't.
That's what I've been told.
This is ridiculous. Maybe we should just start at 9:30 from now on. And Jason will still tell people to show up at 7:30 anyway. Yeah, apologies for that, by the way. You got an email that said the wrong time. That doesn't sound like us at all. We know what we're doing here. We're good.
Professionals.
Yep. I'd like to introduce the new production manager for the show, Gelatoni. There he is.
Yay!
Who's working on the commercial? It's still not done, and it's Thursday at 2 o'clock.
What was that about puppeteers being?
Tom, you need to stop traveling. It's ruining everything. You're never here. Must be nice. Right. Gonna go paint now. Since their arrival at Disney parks, park guests have turned to countless trusted fuel rod kiosks for their first $30 fuel rod starter kit and enjoyed years of unlimited free swapping once the battery ran out or until they lost it down the side of the seat in their car. Fuel rod kiosk. There you have. Fuel rod kiosk signage at Disneyland and Walt Disney World now no longer shows the free unlimited swapping designation on the front, instead replacing it with merely the word swappable, which is how Bob Chapek, I think, sees all cast members. Swappable. Just put dueling pianos. It'll be fine. Many airports and other tourist destinations, including Universal theme parks, now charge a nominal fee to swap your fuel rod up to $3. Yeah. If I wanted to spend $3 to charge my phone up to 50%, I just get a hotel room by the hour on OBT.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
The outlets are no good on OBT. You get to like 50%. It's like all the outlets in our office. Oh, it was the extended cut. Yeah. So there is the possibility of a change in policy for free swaps at Disney parks, which would be a major adjustment for many guests who rely on fuel rods to keep their devices charged during the day. Disney guests just aren't used to being nickel and dime several times a day.
Nah.
So, you know, it's a big adjustment.
I'm gonna go get my swaps in while they're still free.
If you only have one, like, we're just going to stand there and keep putting this
Yeah,
in.
I want to get my money's worth.
Gotta get another 50 of these in.
You're not taking me
It's like
today,
eliminations. Got to get in as many before it goes away.
Yeah. According to DVCnews.com, a new ruling means that Disney Vacation Club members must purchase a minimum of 100 points direct from DVC in order to fully qualify for the club's membership extras. Yeah. Welcome home, suckers. That's not the word I wanted to put there. This news marks a huge 30% increase over the previous minimum purchase requirement of 75 points, which was put in place last year. This came from an even bigger jump from the original minimum of only 25 points in 2016. Meanwhile, in 2015, points were a nickel, and you had to walk a mile both ways to get them.
In the snow.
In the
Uphill.
snow. Uphill.
Uphill.
Yeah. And we had atmospheric entertainment along the way. There were strolling bands and puppet shows. On Friday, boy.
Love a good
Friday-
puppet show.
What?
Love a good puppet show.
Oh, good.
Hang on.
Yes, Gelatoni saving the show.
Yep.
Welcome to the puppet show.
He's not a puppet.
Hi, Gelatoni.
He is now.
I should have brought my porg puppet.
I'm going to make a drink without a shaker.
I
Nick forgot it because he had to wash
didn't
it.
forget it.
It'll be magical.
Don't worry, but I'll just swoosh it around in my mouth a bit.
That's disgusting.
Cats are very sterile, Rochelle.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know. Is it
I think
dogs?
that's
It's
dogs,
It's a
yeah.
dog's mouth, right?
Although I heard that's not true either.
Yeah, there's
No?
no way a
Dog's
dog's
saliva.
mouth is sterile.
Very good
They said
for
it's
you.
cleaner than a human's mouth.
Really?
That's a thing, yeah.
Yeah. Their
Gonna go
saliva
with
is
it.
supposed to be good for your immune system.
Yeah.
Oh. On
Back to the show.
The worst show. On Friday the 13th of the Magic Kingdom, a black cat crossed our path in the park. This marked the most atmospheric entertainment we've seen in over 10 years. The cat will be retired on October 6th.
He's gonna be the new show producer.
Brought to you by Meow Mix. Keystone. That gets everybody. Cheap cat food joke. Oh, wait. I can't drink this. Keystone Clothiers reopened this August after a lengthy refurbishment at Disney's Hollywood Studios, coinciding with the grand opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in the park as well. It appeared that the store was set to sell select items from inside Galaxy's Edge, like apparel, as a courtesy for guests who couldn't make it in the land due to capacity issues.
Awesome.
You know what's funny is I wrote in there, everyone laughs, but I never told everybody, and so everyone just did it anyway. It was legitimately funny. Great. Hopefully that happens with the bit later that I didn't tell Nick about. So now they've decided to throw exclusivity out the door and offer up some of the space critters from the creature stall within the land off planet. That's right, you can now adopt tauntauns, wampas, porgs, banthas, and Kowakian monkey lizards on Hollywood Boulevard.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, this really is the Hollywood that never was.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Who could forget Humphrey Bogart had a Kowakian monkey
Of
lizard.
course he did.
Of course he did. Yeah.
Where I'm going, Kowakian monkey lizard, you can't. When this falcon leaves, you're going to regret it. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Never mind. Over at the port of entry near World Showcase. We'll always have but two. Over at Port of Entry near World Showcase Lagoon, you can find some shiny new food and wine festival medallions. So this weekend, we're going to see if we can get Pete drunk enough to try and eat them.
That's not hard.
Now,
You know he's
guess
going to Jelly Rolls again?
huh?
You know he's going to
He
Jelly
goes to Jelly Rolls like 3
I thought
times
that
a
was a
week.
joke, but he actually
No,
does.
it's a real thing. I mean, Jelly Rolls is
I've never
fun.
been.
It's
Oh, we need to make that
expensive.
happen.
Go with Pete.
Okay. I mean, I love dueling pianos, so
Oh, you should go to the Golden Horseshoe. That's the thing.
Too soon.
I think I've actually been there.
No, you remember the Disneyland, right?
No.
You're
Pete
supposed
wants
to go to Disneyland Paris,
Yeah.
but then you had terrible flight problems.
Yeah, my flight got canceled,
Yeah.
so I missed a day. So the day that I had for Disneyland went bye-bye.
Pete wants to take you to a lot of places.
Okay.
Okay.
He has a whole list.
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
All right.
Well, because
I'm
you've
gonna move
never
on.
been anywhere.
Well,
What?
You've
We just leave her here.
they just don't
That's why all
invite
her
me.
bags are always here. It's just she lives here.
I
It's
li-
lucky.
yeah.
If you zoom out, there's a bunch of luggage under those chairs.
no, I don't mean away.
A little
from
inflatable
here.
mattress.
I mean at Walt Disney World.
Yes.
Just saying.
Thank you, Nick. Couldn't do it without you.
I try.
So now guests can have their very own shiny gold medallions featuring Chef Mickey, Minnie, Remy, or Figment. The machine takes cash in the form of $1, $5, and $10 bills as well as credit, but you'll have to purchase 3 for $10. If you use Bitcoin, they're 4 for $12.
Bitcoin joke.
Is that a common thing?
Getting too late. The show's too late for Nick tonight. This is the point at which he's usually zoned out during a game.
Yeah,
That's an
usually.
hour long. Should we do that game again?
Circle gets a square. What?
Meatball. I can't even do it. Where's Captain Rex? Meatball gets the square. Wrong game. At Storybook Treats in Fantasyland for the Halloween party, there's now a beverage all about Oogie Boogie. Care to try your luck with the pair of Snake Eyes? Halloween Town's mean and green resident has finally been given his due in drink form. The Snake Eyes is a terrifying concoction of Sprite, lemonade, green apple, ice, and gummy worms. And for a touch of good luck, 2 glow cubes resembling Oogie Boogie's dice complete the drink. Yeah, this does make sense, though, because eating Magic Kingdom counter service is always like rolling the dice. Thanks. Tokyo Disney Resort is selling pumpkin swirl soft serve ice cream. You can get it in vanilla or chocolate with pumpkin. Meanwhile, at Walt Disney World, cast members are asking us if we're sure we want the aqua desserts. And if it's not good, just bring it back. That's the thing, our Grand Floridian pastry. They asked, they're like, we don't know. Just bring it back if you don't like it.
Nah.
That's a real thing that happened, yeah. Pastry chef spent a lot of time developing that menu. They totally knew in advance. A select group of cast members were shown the inside of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios, and we're not talking about the ones who trespassed. No, it was legal this time. Disney released footage of the preview showing a mostly untouched first queue room from the Great Movie Ride, which explains why it's taking so long. Make bedtime magical with the adorable and newly returned Disney's Bedtime Hotline service. Do you want to give your kiddos a special goodnight treat, perhaps to help build excitement for your upcoming Disney vacation? Or maybe they just won't go to bed and you feel like calling Spider-Man in as a backup. Well, that's from the real story. Well, help is at hand with Disney's Bedtime Hotline, where you may dial a number, select your character, and receive a special goodnight message. What is it, 1985? For $1 a minute, you could talk to Spider-Man. He's got all kinds of secrets for you.
Oh my.
Call Jonah Jameson. His secret identity.
Jeffrey the giraffe used to call me randomly and
That
wish
was
me
just
happy
Pete.
birthday. He did just secretly get my phone number. I didn't know that. That's funny.
I don't want to go. What?
We have awoken the beast.
On cue. We're talking about when you used to disguise your voice as Jeffrey the giraffe and call Michelle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
One of my passions.
Is that on that microphone? No,
It's not on, nor is the camera on. You weren't
Oh, it's
expecting to
fine.
just waltz
I don't want to
in.
be on camera.
He's just out of frame.
It's like I used to be.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
All right, I'm trying.
He's gonna go put the.
The hotline number you need to call is 1-877-MICKEY. Sounds familiar. Isn't that is that close to our number on this show? You need to dial 2 to go straight to the message. This is really complicated. Unless your kids enjoy Disney marketing options to help them sleep, I don't know. Then your options are as follows. Here are the numbers and the options you'll need to know. 1 is for Mickey, 2 for Woody, 3 for Jasmine, 4 for Anna and Elsa, dial 5 for Yoda, 6 for Spider-Man, and 7 for Nicholas Cicero.
7. What's your nighttime?
Oh, sorry. I'm just doing my.
Doing a bedtime call, are ya?
Yeah, maybe. Sorry. Oh. Do that after the show. I'm sorry.
Do we not pay you enough?
Go to
Is
my.
that-
Go to voicemail.
I hope that was for a nighttime call. And not something else.
Oh, it was a nighttime call.
Yeah, that's not what I meant to say. Yeah, that's good. There we go. And I put the puppet on my left hand. Why do people watch this? I have no idea. And I opened the M&M. Take this rumor with a grain of salt, but the way that Disney Plus has been adding numerous spin-off series to its lineup, it's not out of the realm of possibility. According to Star Wars Unity, a spin-off for Solo, a Star Wars story, is planned for Disney Plus. It's called Duo.
Stop encouraging this.
Wow.
That's good. That's a thinker.
Thank you. Soon you'll be able to enjoy a Joffrey's beverage before or after your trip on the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. The coffee and tea company will be setting up a kiosk near the soon-to-open Skyliner station there, offering its signature coffees, pastries, and specialty items. The best part is that the Skyliner will even keep your coffee hot. Yep. And then you can rest it in the new Tomorrowland sign. Put it, drop by the Skyliner, put it in. I'll be back. Speaking of the Tomorrowland sign, there's a great, big, beautiful new Tomorrowland sign shining at the entrance of the land now. I love Jessica's great writing. I love Jessica's writing. All her cute little puns. The newly redesigned Tomorrowland Marquee has been installed. The colorful, iconic sign that welcomed guests since 1994 was removed from the park back in July, and now there's a big white cup holder. And Cameron went and it wasn't lit, and he was very upset.
Yes. But it lights up now. So I'm
It
gonna
lights
go
up
see it
now,
soon.
yeah. You got to give them some time.
I know, God forbid. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They cut the entertainment cast members, then they taught them how to do electrical. And they had to go in and wire it.
I just happened to show up on their training day.
Yeah. It's actually just the world's largest ring light. Some Instagrammer just put it up there. That didn't deserve that. That wasn't that good. Our first look at the trains for the upcoming Iron Man roller coaster Disneyland Paris was revealed for Walt Disney Studios Park. If you ever wondered what a limousine looked like in an Iron Man suit, wonder no more. Put it on over the existing train. Yeah. Meanwhile, the saga of Primeval Whirl continues. It has now been revealed that the attraction has become seasonal. Current plans are to keep the attraction closed through the end of the year, only reopening when on the busiest days at Animal Kingdom. As you all know, seasonal attractions always come back at Disney World.
Always.
Yes. Yeah. It was open. So the funny thing is, they had a Disney management event last night, and suddenly Primeval Whirl was open after months.
Really?
It's as if they didn't want management to know they had a ride closed for several months. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. Anyway, that's
Isn't it
the
really
news.
dangerous ride?
Huh?
Isn't it really dangerous
It
ride?
has been. I mean, how many multiple deaths?
Can we get
People were-
Chapek on that one?
Oh.
Give him a spin.
What?
Management. Get Chapek on that
You
one.
can't make a joke about that.
I'm
That
offering
was
him a
before
ride.
Chapek. Yeah, no, but in honesty, it has been. Not only there's obviously the company built one that was in in England, I think, is the one that had the problem, which is when ours mysteriously closed.
Yeah.
But then we've had incidents at ours too. Yeah, they should just get rid of it.
So let management ride it, right? They don't matter.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, get us out of this, Michelle.
I would love to, Tom. The news is.